Today I'm here with Ariel and Tawaishu, who are best friends and the owners of Breukelen Polished, which is a dope line that honors the borough of Brooklyn. I think it's so dope that you guys name all of the polished names after like something in Brooklyn. So you have polished names like Quarter Water, you have Chill Sun. How do you keep coming up with new names for your polishes?
It's a lot of research, a lot of talking, a lot of getting information from our friends or whatever. And sometimes when me and Ariel sit with each other, things would just pop up in our head. And something like quarter water, that's something from the 90s, and we're 90s babies. And that's something that everybody knows that was born in the 90s. We drink quarter water with a bag of chips, a sandwich, and whatnot. So it's usually, yeah, we usually research or just have conversations and something just pops up, and that's how we
So
come
you
up with
guys
it.
are best friends. How do you balance being best friends and business partners? Because I know a lot of people say that one thing you should never do is to mix friendship with business.
It's weird because a lot of people say that to us all the time, and that's a question that comes up often. But I think for us, it works. And I think we both are like minded in the sense that this is something that we love. Nail polish is like our life, like just painting nails whenever. So it's something that we both truly love. We both have very different personalities and very different ways of managing our business, but we kind of balance one another out. One is level headed, one is like all the way up here, just going crazy. So we kind of like find a medium and we're able to work things out. And I just hope it continues to work that way going forward, which I know it will. I know it will. We have a good friendship, and we're very honest, so it works.
Okay. So, what advice do you guys have for other young female entrepreneurs about getting started and just how to tackle being an entrepreneur?
So our biggest advice that we say often is to just go with your dream. If it's something that you want, just do it. There's been a lot of naysayers, and I'm sure we'll come across more about, oh, why are you doing this? You should do it this way. Why don't you do something else? Or there's a lot of people that come across that way, and we just say, no, this is what we want to do. This is what we're going to do, and we've been doing it thus far, and it's been working for us.
Um, I think Ariel said a bit much of it all, but also like it doesn't matter what age you are, like because nowadays it's so many outlets. So get started as soon as possible, because all the time on the internet I always see like 10-year-olds, 6-year-olds starting their own businesses. So it's like no limit to what age you are to start. So.
Now, Ariel, I know that you're applying for grad schools, you're doing physical therapy aid, and you're bartending on the side. And to Waishu, you're still in school. So, how do you balance doing all of that, wearing all these different hats, and owning a business?
Um, I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. It gets overwhelming. Like there's days where I'm just like I can't do it, and I literally don't want to do it, and I get frustrated, but I do it because it has to be done. This is something that I wanted to do. I have to make money in order to support my business. That's real. So I do work a lot. I'm just, it's just good that I have a business partner to kind of piggyback off on. Whatever I can't do, I know that she will be able to do it, and vice versa. Scheduling, having a planner, writing things down, I make the time for it, yeah.
I would say that I feel because we're from Brooklyn, so we're natural hustlers. So if you want to get money, you got to go out and do it. So I feel like that's both of our motivations. It's like go out, we want money, we want to be millionaires, we want to live a good life, and you got to work for it. Nothing's going to come easy to no anyone. So that's my take on it.
All right, so you guys work a lot and you're in school, but what about finding time to kick it with your friends, with your family, to do fun stuff, to travel? How do you find time to do all of that in addition to working, in addition to hustling, in addition to going to school?
So I'm a firm believer in taking time for yourself, even if that means just shutting off your phone for an hour and going to get a massage. I find time for that. That is also booked into my schedule. Um, and like I said, we are able to help one another. She knows when I'm going away, she'll take on whatever has to be done, and vice versa. When she's away, I'll take it on. But I'm a firm believer, like, take time for yourself, take care of your health, get your time to travel, to wind down, because you need it at the end of the day, especially me, working, applying to school. It gets really stressful. So I book my free time of massage and grabbing a glass of wine. That is a part of my schedule. Yeah.
Yeah, I believe you have to balance stuff out. When you have a lot of tasks to do, you have to balance things out. And if something's important to you, you'll make time for it. That's point blank period. So whenever I have leisure time or like I want to spend time with my nieces or anything, I just make time for it because that's the important things to me in life. Like you could have a billion jobs, but if something's important to you, you'll definitely, take care of it, make time for it.
Since it's Women's History Month, let's talk about some women that inspire you and inspire you to hustle.
There's so many women in my life that I've come across that inspires me. I think off the top of my head right now, there are two women that I can name. One, my mother. Um, she is an entrepreneur, and she's still working in the school system, providing services to kids to get them ready to go to college. She owns a bar, and she's been doing that for 6 years as far as having the bar and running. Another woman, she's like my second mom. Her name is Monique Greenwood. She was the editor-in-chief of Essence Magazine. So from very young, she was a huge inspiration to me. This woman who looks like me, lives in my hood, Bed-Stuy, and she's an editor-in-chief of a top magazine. She owns several homes. Like, she's a huge inspiration for me. So as far as on the entrepreneur side, she was my first woman that I looked up to when it came to having a business. And then my mom, when she recently became an entrepreneur about 7 years ago. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I have two also. Of course, my mother, because she's very. Okay, in this business, I feel like you need positive energy, and my mother just exudes positivity. Like, she has great wisdom. She's very, helpful. Like, her voice is very soothing. So that's one person. And second, I would probably say a celebrity, Victoria Beckham. Like, I'm obsessed with her because she's like a businesswoman. She owns plenty of businesses and she has a beautiful family. And hopefully one day I could have a family too. Like, they slay everywhere they go.
Last question.
And yeah.
Our blog is called Brown in the City. So I'm curious to know, what does being brown in the city mean to each of you?
Being brown in this city, I don't think there's enough of us, or enough of us that gets highlighted. There are a lot of brown people in the city doing their thing, but we kind of get overlooked, as we've been overlooked for years. But so being brown in the city, anything that has to do with brown women, brown men, I'm there to support it. It's something that we need. And I think a lot of times people are afraid to step out to that, to support that, and to do their own thing. I think that's growing, though, with the millennial age. I think that's growing fast, which I'm really, really, really excited about. So, yeah.
Okay, being brown in the city, I feel like it's standing out because I feel like black culture, a lot of people love black culture. Being brown in the city, being black nowadays is lit. It's like everybody, it's something that everybody, I don't want to say wanna be, but You know what I'm saying? So I think being brown in the city is standing out, whether it's fashion, talent, music, whatever it is. Being brown in the city is popping now. So
All right, so Ariel and Tawashu, it was so nice having you guys. Um, Check them out on social media and cop some of their polishes. So can you tell us what your social media handles are and how everyone can find you?
Our website is www.BreukelenPolished.com. That's Brooklyn Polished. Our Instagram is also Brooklyn Polished, and our Twitter is BKPolish1. Yeah.
All right, there you have it. Follow them on social media. Get some of their polishes. Thank you.